On his 21st birthday, his father told him an astonishing secret. All the men in their family possessed the ability to travel through time. They could return to any moment they'd previously experienced. At first Tim didn't believe it, but with a might as well try attitude, he followed his father's instructions and found a dark compartment. He clenched his fists, then he closed his eyes tight. He actually went back to the previous night. With an expression of disbelief, he walked downstairs. He attended yesterday's New Year's party all over again. He clearly remembered how a friend's careless move yesterday had caused chaos at the scene. This time he predicted it in advance. With quick reflexes, he grabbed his friend. He successfully prevented that embarrassing accident. And yesterday, at the moment the New Year's countdown ended, everyone around was passionately kissing the people next to them, but Shy Tim had chosen to shake hands instead. It made both of them extremely awkward. This time he bravely leaned in for a kiss. When he returned to the original timeline, Tim excitedly told his father he wanted to use the superpower to make lots of money, but his father told him to abandon that idea, because Tim's grandfather had once gotten lost in the pursuit of money. He never experienced true happiness his entire life. He hoped Tim would also use the ability to turn his life into what he truly wanted it to be. But for Tim, who'd been single for a full 21 years, what he craves most in his heart right now was finding a girlfriend he liked. When his sister's friend Charlotte came to spend the summer there, over the course of 2 months, he unexpectedly fell head over heels into the swamp of love. To win Charlotte's heart, he meticulously planned every moment spent with her. He strived to make everything perfect, all so he could leave the best impression in her heart. Until the day before Charlotte left, he finally decided to muster the courage to confess. Before Tim could speak the words he kept hidden in his heart for so long, Charlotte guessed his intention, and she gently declined.
It's very sweet of you. It's just a shame you left it till last night. We should have tried creeping on the corridor while we still had time.
Okay, the last night was a bad idea.
Very bad idea. It feels like an ever so slightly insulting afterthought. Last night was never going to work.
Alright. Good. Got it.
But soon that stubborn streak got the better of him. Armed with the magical ability his family had given him, he didn't hesitate to travel through time back to a month earlier. He expressed his love for her in roundabout words, but she just changed her attitude again.
Tell me, why don't we see how the summer goes and then you ask me again my last night?
Your last night?
Yes. Try me on the last night. See what happens then, shall we?
Tim finally understood. No matter how many times he traveled through time, he couldn't force someone to fall in love with him, because feelings could never be influenced by external forces. After Charlotte left, the college-graduated Tim resolutely bid farewell to his familiar hometown. He embarked alone on a journey to London, to chase the dual dawn of work and love. Newly arrived in London, knowing no one there, he was lucky enough to stay at the home of his dad's friend, Harry. Harry had a modest reputation in the screenwriting world, but his personality was eccentric and stubborn, like a cactus wrapped in thorns, hard to get close to. However, in this unfamiliar city where he knew no one, having a place to stay was already a great comfort to Tim. Tim soon found a job as a lawyer. The office was almost entirely male co-workers. They were all buried under mountains of work every day. There wasn't a spare moment to look for a girlfriend. Half a year passed. Only Harry, a fellow bachelor, kept him company, until one day, a friend brought him to a blind dining restaurant. The waiters would randomly assign customers seats. They'd arrange for people to dine with strangers in the dark. That's how Tim met a girl named Mary. They were both deeply attracted by each other's conversation. They chatted until the restaurant closed, and the moment Mary walked out, he was stunned. A beam of light perfectly pierced through the gap in the heavy curtains.